Hey, welcome to worshiptutorials.com. My name is Brian. This is a tutorial on how to play the song Fierce by Jesus Culture. Really cool song, and it's a really easy song to play as well. If you head to worshiptutorials.com, you can get all kinds of resources for this song. We have chord charts for this song in lots of different keys, which would be suitable for male or female lead. I actually recorded an acoustic arrangement of this song, and it's available on iTunes, on Spotify, anywhere you can buy music. It follows the arrangement on the album, but it's just an acoustic kind of feeling thing. And you can get that song anywhere you buy music, but you can get a full multi-track for that song at Worship Tutorials as well. I have an electric guitar playthrough to show you how to play the electric part, and electric guitar tutorial. So all kinds of stuff on this song to equip you to lead this and play it in your church. If you like these kinds of videos, I'm uploading stuff all the time. Please be sure to subscribe on YouTube, which is down there somewhere, and like and share this video. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so on the album, this song is in the key of D, and I think that it's pretty high, pretty difficult to sing for most male vocalists. So I do it in the key of C. It's still fairly high, but I think it's a little more manageable. So I'm going to teach it to you in the key of C. If you want to play with the album, you can transpose the chords up to D. It's pretty easy to do that. You can put a capo on your second fret and play it like I'm about to teach you. If it's still too high for you, you can transpose the chords down to G and put a capo on the fourth fret or the third fret or even the second fret. That would put it in B, B flat, or A, respectively. Okay, so this song is 4 chords, so it's real easy. There's a C, which I like to play like this. You can play, typically you'd play C major like this. I like to kind of put my ring finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret. It puts a G in the bass, but I just think it has a nice big, big sounding ring to it. So there's a C, there's an F, which I play like this. It's kind of an easy way to play F. You can play this bar chord if you'd like, but I really like this variation of it. You can see the chord right up here. There's an A minor, and there's a G. And I'm pretty sure that's it, just 4 chords. So pretty simple. Now strumming pattern is where this might be a little bit difficult for you, but I like to do this. You might notice it's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I'm emphasizing certain notes. So it's a 16th note pattern. So I'm going to count it out for you. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So you might notice you're emphasizing the 1 E and a 2 E and a, so the and of 2, and the 4, 3 E and a 4 E and a. And when you play it, it sounds like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And then when you get into slower parts of the song, I like to do this. Slower, like a little bit, not as intense. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. That's a pretty basic pattern. If that's a little bit difficult for you to do at this point, you can play that second pattern down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, and that'll get you through the song. Okay, so now that we know the chords and the strumming pattern, we're almost done, to be honest with you, because there's one main progression that you play in the intro, and it's F for 1 measure, to C, to A minor, to G. You do that twice through in the intro, and then it's the same for the verse. Before I call, before I ever cry is the C. You answer me is the A minor. From where the thunder hides is the G. I can't outrun F. This heart I'm tethered to C. With every step, A minor, I collide with you, G. It's actually the same progression in the chorus. So F, like a tidal wave, C. Crashing over me, A minor, rushing in to meet me here, G. Your love is fierce, F, like a hurricane to C. That I can't escape, A minor, tearing through the atmosphere to G. Your love is fierce. And then you're back into the verse. Okay, so really one progression for the verse, intro, and chorus. And so it's, basically there's a bridge part and then you got the song down. I'm going to play the intro, the verse, and the chorus and show you how it all kind of flows together. Now, one thing that I like to do that they kind of do on the album is right before you go into the chorus, with every step, I collide with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like on that last beat to strum and let it ring. 4. Like a tidal wave. I think it has this cool feeling where everything kind of stops, or everything kind of slows down, and then you go right back into this big chorus. It's kind of like in a movie when you see something, when you see like an action sequence, and they'll kind of go into slow motion right before the action happens, and then it'll speed right up into it. You kind of get that feeling when you do that. It's actually it seems easy, but it's not. Your hand wants to keep going. Your brain tells your strumming hand, you got to keep strumming into that. But it's just one quarter note, but it makes a big difference, and I'll show you when we get to it, you'll see it. All right, so intro all the way through to the second verse. All right? So F, C, A minor, to G. Let's go to the verse. Before I call, before I ever cry, you answer me from where the thunder hides. I can't outrun this heart I'm tethered to C, A minor. With every step, I collide with you. Here's the stop. 3, 4. Like a tidal wave, crashing over me. Here's the A minor, rushing in and meeting me here. G. Your love is fierce. Here's the F. Like a hurricane. C. That I can't escape. A minor, tearing through the atmosphere. G. Your love is fierce. Here's that turnaround. And then you're into the second verse. So when you get to the end of the first verse, your love is fierce. F. You cannot fail. The only thing I've found. So it really just kind of flows right into it, and you stay on that F. So the last thing to learn on this song is the solo and the bridge, and it's the same progression, and it's an F for 2 measures, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, to A minor, to G for a measure. That's it. And then the bridge goes like this. F, you chase me down, stay on the F. You seek me out to A minor. And how can I be lost to G when you have called me found? You do it 4 times. The first 2 times through the bridge and the solo, I like to just do down strums, because the song kind of mellows out right here. This song has a lot of energy to it, and so this section's kind of like taking a breath. The second 2 times through the bridge, then I kind of like to pick up my strumming pattern. And you can just do that down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down pattern. The vocal also jumps up an octave, so that's something to be aware of vocally that happens. And then what they do on the album, and it's kind of fun to do, if you're just playing it on acoustic, it's fun to do it as well, and I did it in my acoustic playthrough video. At the end, how can I be lost when you have called me found? Right before you go into that last chorus, it holds for an extra measure. and then there's a stop. Now on the album, there's a synth bar, do 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 do, something like that. But I kind of like to do a break there. So, how can I be lost when you have called me found? 1, 2, 3, 4, like a tidal wave. So you're basically not playing the F that you would play in the chorus. I think that's a fun thing to do, and it's just as simple as muting your guitar, and then you got to feel the timing right, and then you have to hit the note because it's just going to be vocal coming in there. But if you can do it, it's a really cool effect. If you don't feel comfortable with that, just play an F like a tidal wave. Okay, so what I'd like to do is pretend we're coming out of the second chorus into the solo bridge section. Now, when you come out of that chorus, your love is fierce. That F is the F of the instrumental solo section. Okay? So tearing through the atmosphere, your love is fierce, into the solo bridge. Tearing through the atmosphere, your love is fierce. Here's the solo, slower. 2 measures of F, then A minor, then G. I'm just going to sing the bridge twice and go into the chorus. You chase me down, you seek me out. How could I be lost when you have called me found? Then we're going to go up an octave. You chase me down, you seek me out. And how could I be lost when you have called me found? Here's your extra measure and a break. Like a tidal wave crashing over me, rushing in to meet me here. And then you play the chorus to end. When you get to the end, the outro is the same as the intro. F, C, A minor, G. You play it twice, and you can kind of sing Your Love is Fierce over the top of it if you'd like. They do it on the album. And then the last note is an F. And that's how the song ends. Ends on the F, which is the 4 chord in the key of C. So it kind of hangs. The 1 chord will be C, which kind of feels like it resolves, but the F kind of leaves it hanging, which is it's kind of a fun thing to do, and it can help you get to different keys if you're going to do different things in your set list after that. So that is Fierce, a really pretty simple song to play. It's a good one to work on like dynamics in strumming if that's something that you're working on right now or something that you're not good at and you'd like to improve on it. This is a good song to work on it. And really try and, if you're going to try and get that rhythm thing down, really try and hit the 1, the and of the 2, and the 4. Those are the notes that you're going to want to emphasize, or the beats rather, that you're going to want to emphasize when you're doing that 16th note strumming pattern. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.